So like just for everybody, because I would like to, post, a video just to show everybody what we talked about. So go over your win one more time. I love that story that you told me.
So a few weeks ago, man. So a few weeks ago, I was listening to one of GaryVee's videos. He was talking about, just whenever like someone ordered something, he was talking about some dude ordered some wine, and he just started giving out gifts to those customers, like actually going out, and instead of just, just, okay, it's a transaction from a random customer, it's all good. He went out and exceeded that expectation. He went out and just went out to his customer and like literally got him something. So after watching that video, it inspired me to, like, when someone bought a laptop one day, after watching that video, someone bought a laptop, and I decided to do the same thing, bro. I told the dude, I just like, hey man, thank you for purchasing this laptop. I upgraded your memory, upgraded your RAM. I even included a free AC adapter and charger with that. Thank you so much. That was a month and a half ago, a little less than 2 months ago. Since then, the dude has bought 7 laptops. Not only has he bought 7 laptops, this week he wants to order another 3. He needs me to build him 3. Like, dude is, and that was just from like genuinely caring about, the customer and just giving them something, expecting nothing in return. Like, good things happen to you. And the same thing happened with this week. Like, my loss was, a dude ordered on my listing, because I saw on eBay, I accidentally messed up, and it was 2 laptops together, and accidentally I put 3 on the listing. So when they bought it, I'm like, shoot, dude, like, I'm gonna have to send 3 out. So I messaged them, apologized. I didn't have another laptop comparable for the 3rd, but I'm like, hey, dude, I messed up, my mistake. I'm giving you another one comparable. I'm not just doing that. I'm giving you like upgrade of RAM and everything, upgrading it all for free, bro. I am so sorry. My apologies. This is for you. Well, I just got a message a few days ago, and the dude's like, thank you so much for being an awesome customer, dude. Like, a seller. Like, you are seriously my favorite. Thank you. I added you as a favorite, and we hope to do business again with you in the future. And I turned the loss into like a win-win-win. It's wild. It's going good. It's going good.
Dude, that's awesome. See you like standing on the stage and telling that story and just like inspiring people, because that's what it's all about, man. You attract what you put out there, and it really is just about giving. That should be all of the core of our business, just our personal business, professional business, is to make sure that we at least attempt to give more than we receive, and then we're always going to receive that abundance.
It's weird, dude. It's weird. It's like, yeah, when you give out to the world and expect nothing in return, dude.
Yeah.
Bro, it's wild. Like, it literally is like, wow, dude. It's wild. I can't explain it. I can't explain it, man. That's pretty wild.
One of the sayings I've heard, I guess a concept that I love, is that giving to people is the most selfish thing you can actually do, because the feeling that you receive from that is just out of this world. And that blew my mind. It was like, yeah, like, if I had to only focus on myself, why not give to other people, right? Because we all want that feeling of importance, but also a feeling that we're able to make a difference in the world.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And it's like, that's just perfect. Like, people don't think about it. They always hold on to what they have because of pride or selfishness. But in reality, they're missing out on everything that they ever want in life when they don't give. You know what I mean? And it's still to this day, like, it trips me out, and I have to remind myself, like, yeah, it's important to put food on the table and do what you got to do, but without the people, we wouldn't be able to do that, right?
No,
Especially,
absolutely. Yeah, because you have to literally get along with other human beings. It's like an exchange. Like, I see a lot of businesses fail, or transactions fail, because it's mostly one-sided. It's like, bro, solve other people's problems and issues, and do that, and people will pay you for solving those issues. You know, if you care about the customer more than you really care, like to me, the customer is absolutely important. I have no problem. I mean, thank God, like I don't, my profit margins are so big that like, I could literally give them the whole laptop and still make money. But
Yeah.
like if something happened, like I have no problem giving the customer. I will like, you know what, bro? Like if something terrible happened, like here, you know what, dude, refund it, keep the laptop. It hasn't happened yet, but if any time it ever did, I wouldn't be afraid to do that. Like just caring about the other people. It's awesome, dude.
That is awesome. So what, like, I'm just curious, like your business model, you said your profits are so large that you're comfortable with helping people out. What
Mm-hmm.
is it that you do? Like what kind of grind do you have to put in to get to that point? Like how did you start the business, you know, like and how did you get to that point?
It took a lot, dude. I'm not gonna lie. I went through a lot of failures, like thousands of them. It all started with that GaryVee. Have you seen his 2017 flip challenge? When you get a chance, look up Gary eBay his flip challenge, and it was
You
just
talked about it one time, but I haven't seen it. No.
it's pretty simple. Literally just go out to thrift stores, go on your eBay app. He like literally has a short video, which is why I want to like kind of like start a YouTube channel where I give this all for free, like step by step. That would be super cool. But it's pretty much that simple. Get your phone, and take pictures of something. And if you do it right, create the eBay account right, your PayPal account right, you could just literally, and then if you word it right using, so I took like I bought some few programs on like copy and stuff like that. Copywriting, I'm terrible at it, but I can get by, right? It's pretty simple. Just take pictures of stuff and sell it. And it all started like I'm saying, bro. It all started with the sell mode. It went from, before I could sell all this stuff, I had to first make $1.
Yeah.
I spent $2 and sold this for one of these for like I think $25 or $30, and you make $8 from there. And yeah.
For Elmo, is it worth money now or
the older ones? Yeah, like the older ones, the 2008, 2000, like the newer ones. I mean, I'm sorry, like when they first came out.
Yeah.
Go to thrift stores and they're like, dude, go to any thrift store. I guarantee you, like I go to the Goodwill. That's kind of my store. Like I want to do that. I want to get $100 and like literally buy stuff like this at the Goodwill and document it. And like literally show people how to turn 100 into 1,000, 1,000 into 5, 5 into 10, and eventually you could do $5,000 to $10,000 a month from your phone.
Oh, wow.
Not a problem. Not a problem at all. Like, I would never work for anybody ever again.
It's simple, but I mean, to get it going, the momentum going, it's not easy, I imagine, but it's a simple process.
If you know what you're doing, which is why I want to share it with the world so that they don't make the same mistakes I do. If you know, if you have someone or if you have a process, the process is simple. Now that I know the process, it's very simple. But finding that process took me months. Like the first time someone bought something, dude, I think I was trying to sell a camera, right? Like a GoPro camera. I messed up so bad that someone from Russia tried buying it and without them paying me. Trust me, like someone from Russia, like you have to like set limitations on your account. There's like, so like I didn't send it to him.
Yeah.
Man, trust me, dude. It was like someone from Russia tried scamming me, and then like I reposted that same camera and someone's hacked into some lady's account and like tried buying it. And so like imagine they give me money, I ship it out, and then I get a message from eBay saying some lady's account was hacked. Don't send that camera out. So here I am, here I am like calling the UPS or the postal service, and like finally before they delivered it in California, I called the postal service and they got the package and mailed it back to me. But like, and now there's settings you can put in place so that never happens again, and nothing like that has happened. So
good.
It's, you could make a lot of mistakes, but now it's like, I just want to make it simple for people to start. Yeah.
I want to get into drop shipping. I don't know if that's like the same thing or kind of the same.
I don't know. I don't know a lot about it, but I heard that's like GaryVee talks about, dude, this is the way, that's the way of the future, bro. buying stuff from Alibaba from overseas, you know, and you can sell it here for, and as long as you're doing volume, like that's the way to go.
Heck yeah, I'm about to actually take a marketing course myself. I don't know if it's the same kind of thing that Angie's doing, but it's through an affiliate, and they have like different courses you can take. And one of them, there's different levels, and one of them includes like drop shipping and stuff like that. But from what I heard, it's like you can sell something, like it's a pre-sale, like you can display a picture of something that you don't even have yet, get someone to pay for it, and then go buy it, and then ship it out to them. So I do something similar like that with my my health products. Like it's all my health products, like they're actually at a warehouse, and people pay for it, and then I go purchase it and ship it out. So it's kind of like the same thing, I guess,
Sweet.
where like you know what you're marketing, but you don't have it like in stock. It's like a product of someone else's, and
they
sell
ship it out for you.
Yeah. So I'm like, that sounds pretty cool. I mean, and it's like through a Shopify store or something like that. But I'm kind of like thinking on it because, you know, it's like how much does it really take to set it all up, or versus just promoting something on like a YouTube channel, right? Like I already have access to, you know, amazing products for, you know, weight loss, weight gain, you know, as far as the health side of it. So it's like I already have access to all that. Yeah, it's like you can set up a Shopify store, and you can like sell products on there, but you can do like drop shipping. So well, like, a lot of the products you won't even like actually have. It'll come from a third-party site. Like you mark up the price, but that whatever you're selling is actually for, you know, you sell it for like at a higher price. But they actually put it out for you.
Have you seen those ads on Facebook where people are like selling stuff? I'm like, ooh, that's a cool, like they're selling a drone, like, ah, sweet. And you can kind of tell, like, oh, I'm sure that's a drop shipper right there, bro. But you know, as long as you can, that's like, I want to buy this now. I'm like, wait a minute. And like, oh man, they're doing what I wanted to do, but haven't yet. Darn, right? Like, it's the way to go. People, man, I'm telling you, dude, people are making lots of money, dude. And just like,
yeah, it's out there.
It's exciting. Let me know how that program goes. I bought a few programs. So I've already bought a few. Have you heard of that Tai Lopez dude? I bought like a few of his programs. He's really good. Have you heard of him?
I have. He's interesting.
Huh?
So he's the real deal, huh? Like I never looked into his programs. I always thought he was just another one out there, kind of flashing his stuff off. I mean,
I'm gonna be honest with you, dude. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have found GaryVee. If it wasn't for joining one of his programs and then joining, like I used to be 250 pounds. If it wasn't for his programs and the knowledge that I got, I swear to God, if it wasn't for him showing his YouTube channel that day, for me watching his ad on YouTube and actually buying his program, because like I was one of the first ones to buy it. I think this was in 2015.
Oh, wow.
2014, I think. 2014, 2015. It was like, it literally like, I was one of his first customers, like first people that jumped in on it, and changed my life. From there, I was able to learn about, he brought in GaryVee on one of his shows, in one of his, one of his courses, like, one of his things that he has online. And from there, I was able to find other people, and like, it just networked out. And I wouldn't be here today if I wouldn't have made that jump. I'm kidding you not. That's like the starting point of my life, where like I lost weight, I was able to become financially independent, where my health, my relationships, everything just changed. I recommend it, dude. I really do. It was the best money I have ever spent in my life. Best.
I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear actual like review from someone that's been through the program. I mean, he always seemed like a cool guy. Just, you never know like who's for real and who's not, and part of me is I still have a little bit of skepticism, but
it's understandable.
Just in general, not saying with Tai Lopez specifically, but you always wonder, it's like is it someone that just kind of presented himself as such and made all kinds of money, or someone that actually took himself through life experience? And from what it sounds like, from how he helped you, he sounds like the real deal. So yeah, I'll definitely check him out for sure. Yeah.
He has, oh man, I literally bought all of them. I kid you not.
That's
I kid
crazy.
you not. His there's like a social media marketing one, there's a fitness one, there's his 67 steps, his accelerated program. I bought all of them. I kid you not, I was counting up the dollars that I spent. Like, yeah, the more money you spend on yourself, the better your life gets. It's wild. So I after that point, I decided never to if I could afford the program, even if it's, you know, now like when it comes to education, I try not to
That's a
like I
possibility.
try to get it if I possibly can. So I know it's always worth it. I mean, you're right. Some programs that I've bought are like trash, right? They're trash.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, I was like, okay, I got a little bit of value, but you know, in the majority, in the long run, you usually get more value. Yeah, it was totally worth it.
Yeah.
Look into that, dude.
I
If
think
it wasn't for him,
as I always try to reach. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. You cut out a little bit. Go ahead.
no, just saying, if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have found out for about GaryVee, and if I wouldn't have found out about GaryVee, I wouldn't have been doing this eBay thing. So like, it really worked out. It really did.
That's really cool. I found. How did I know about Gary Vee? I think I was doing like watching some motivational videos because he has some compilations out there, like other people made like motivational videos out of his clips or something like that, and I think that's how I found him, and it was probably because of Tony Robbins. I think was one of my starters for me, and then through him, I found other people like Gary Vee and stuff like that.
When you hang out with winners, dude, it's like weird. Like, you win as well. So I can only imagine. Yes, I'm excited, dude. Like, we gotta start making lots and lots of money to, you know, not miss opportunities like that, dude. Like,
Yeah, well, that something like that to motivate you, at least, get you going. And I don't think it once you get the formula down for whatever you're trying to do, right? Like, and it becomes simple. Like making that kind of money is nothing. I mean, people make that kind of money at a regular job. It's just a matter of switching that over into the business world and generating that. Because I mean, I've made up to like 60 grand a year just doing like collections,
yes,
and
yes,
and it's just but it just wasn't for me. It's like, the trick is how can I make that money doing what I love to do? And
absolutely.
'cause I could have probably dropped the 10 grand on something like that a long time ago. Now I was in the mindset when I was at that job at the time to wasn't even close to that mindset to even think about paying that kind of money for like a seminar or dinner or anything like that. I'd have been like, you crazy, right? But I think if a corporation can pay out that kind of money for you to take phone calls, I think it's possible for anyone to make an abundance of money. You know what I mean? Way more than 60 grand a year, and be able to afford those dinners and the seminars and stuff like that, like just as easily. I mean, it takes hard work, like you said, it's a grind, but
Yes,
it's so much more possible than what we think.
it is.
What most of us think and imagine. Like, it can
Everything,
happen quick.
it could happen, dude. Like when I see my friends and they're, you know, working an hourly job and like, you know, it's like, it's sad, dude. It's like, wow, dude. I mean, it's cool. Like, 'cause, you know, I think that the entrepreneurial like thing is not for everybody. 'Cause it's true. Some people are they are more happy, you know, just doing their own thing, doing their 9 to 5, you know, chilling, watching TV. It's their thing. Uh, but yeah, dude, it's like, I want more. Unfortunately, I just want more, dude. I want that good life. I cannot leave this earth without like, kind of, you know, I don't know. We all have our goals and ambitions, bro. Like, but yeah, we just got to
Absolutely.
fight hard for it.
I think people need to at least look at a job as just a vehicle and not a means of living life, right? Like people think that's the only way to survive is if you have a job. It's like, even as an entrepreneur, even if you have to take that 9 to 5 job temporarily, have an exit plan, right? Like
Absolutely.
out of that job, you know, like don't stay there forever. I got caught up in one place for like 3 years, and you know, these days that's a long time. You know, the attrition rate with the turnover rate and
That's a
stuff like that.
long time, bro. That is a long time. 3 years is a very long time. Wow, dude. Life is good, bro. Lots of opportunities out there.